BBC News, I'm John Shea. Hundreds of thousands of Israelis are taking part in the latest protest across the country against government plans for a radical overhaul of the judicial system. Organisers have promised to ramp up the protests if the government doesn't shelve the legislation. The government of Mauritania says 3 jihadists who escaped from prison last Sunday have been killed and a 4th has been re-arrested. Among the jihadists killed was Salek Wild Sheikh Mohamedou of the group Al-Qaeda in the Islamic Maghreb. Brazil says this year's rice crop is expected to fall to its lowest level in 25 years, raising concerns about food security. Brazil is the biggest producer and consumer of rice outside Asia. A human rights group has accused government forces in Burkina Faso of killing at least 20 civilians in the north of the country. The Collective Against Impunity and Stigmatization said that women and children were among those killed and that some of the women had been tortured. 2 separate demonstrations about different aspects of the Dutch government's environment policy have taken place in The Hague. Hundreds of riot officers with water cannon were deployed to disperse climate protesters from a major road in the centre of the city. Iraq says it seized a huge haul of amphetamines near the border with Syria. More than 3 million Captagon pills were found hidden in a refrigerated truck at the Al-Qaim crossing. Officials in Pakistan say a massive fire has broken out at a 16-storey building in the southern city of Karachi. Pictures on social media showed a strong blaze engulfing parts of the upper floors. The complex is said to house several offices. And the Director General of the BBC, Tim Davie, has apologised for widespread disruption to BBC sports output because of a major dispute about impartiality. Mr Davie said he wouldn't resign, but he was in listening mode on finding a solution to the row. BBC News.